When you're working on Python and you forget how to do a certain thing, or you're working with a new library, using a combination of dir with a breakpoint will save you a lot of time. I'll show you an example here. Here, let's say I'm working on a Selenium script, and after I get this object, so I say find element, which gives me an object, save it in a variable called username, and I forget what I can do with it. I forget how to click, or I forget how to find a child element or get a title or something like that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to add a breakpoint, however you like to debug, and then run the script, right? I'm going to run the script. When the script runs, it's going to pause at that point. So this script basically goes there, find the element, and now I have the variable username. I can just print the username. Okay, that's not going to do anything for me. So what I can print is I can do pp for pretty print dir username. Okay, that's the key I want you to get from here. Dir, the dir method will give you information about the object. So if I did dir and give it that object, it tells me all the available methods for that object. So in that object, I can do clear, I can do click, I can do find element, I can get attribute. That's a common one people forget. How do you get an attribute of an element? For example, you get an element that's a link and you want to get the href, where it's linking to. And the way you do that is you're going to do get attribute. So if you forget that, all you got to do is dir and the object name, and it will give you all the available methods on that function. So when you're working with Selenium and you're learning it, obviously this is exactly how you would use it. But any library that you want to use and you want to see what are the available methods, how do we use it, you can also go to the documentation, but the documentation might not have everything. So every step you do something, you get an object, you do dir on it. Get an object, you do dir on it, and you'll get a list. And it is really, really useful and time saving. And during the interview on those coding challenges, you can do the same thing because you can execute code, right? But you forget exactly what are the methods that are available. You can do dir. So dir is a very, very helpful method that is in Python, and it's a built-in method, so you don't have to install anything for it. And make sure you use it. Check it out and let me know what you think. Was it useful? I do want to create more content like this, like useful little methods. So make sure you give me a follow and leave a comment.